What if, everybody? Oh, shoot. I'm supposed to say what up. What's up, everybody? Not what if. I wish I could edit these things.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I can. What's up, everybody? I'm Brian from I1 Tesla, and I've got a special guest with me.
Hey, how you doing?
I got my dad here to help me out with some Smart Summon What If videos. We're going to test a few things. It is raining. Well, it stopped raining now. We're going to have this empty parking lot to test a couple things for you. Some questions that you gave us on the last one. And let's get going. First what if is come to me. What if you use come to me while you're sitting in the car? Does it go crazy because the GPS, it knows where it's at, and we're sitting in this parking lot. This is a new church, so we're not sitting in the dirt, but you can see it's a parking lot. And I'm going to hold the come to me button. All right, it's confused. I don't know where it thinks we're going or where it thinks we're at, but you can see on the screen, it's trying to predict where we're at, and we have a decent signal. Summon complete. I guess it's done. It thought we were in front of the car. So what if you want to use summon in the car? Of course you can. Everyone's done summon in the car while they're in the back seat. There's been a bunch of videos on that. But can you use come to me feature while you're sitting in the car? And the answer is yes.
But the car it did find you.
Yeah, it found us. It definitely found us. The next what if someone's in the car and you go to summon the car and they try to get out while the car's moving? What happens? Could be dangerous.
Could be.
That's why he's gonna do it. He's gonna be sitting. My dad's gonna be sitting in the car. I'm gonna be outside of the car, summoning the car to me. I'll probably just hit the come to me button, and I'm gonna give him a signal to open up the door. See what happens. You don't have to get out because it may not stop, because this thing will probably go 5 miles an hour through the parking lot.
Oh.
So don't try to step out.
Well, that would be a good shot, though.
I'll get it on video. I'll definitely get it on video. I don't know if it'd be good for you, but I'll definitely get it on video. I suspect that the car's just going to stop, just abruptly, so be careful. It's going to probably stop like right away.
Okay.
So let's get going. So like I said, my dad's going to be over there. I'm going to hit this come to me button. I'm just going to go kind of far away so he has plenty of time. Really? Really? In a parking lot? Really? So he has plenty of time to, get moving and then open the door. The fan is still running, a little bit of a glare, but we're gonna hit the come to me button. You see the car moving. So it's gonna probably start to turn here in a minute. Ooh, move the wipers. It won't open the door for him. It's not opening the door. It trapped him in the car. It trapped you inside. It wouldn't open the door at all.
Open the door. The button wouldn't work. Nothing.
Interesting.
That's good, huh?
I mean, that's kind of good, because then it must not have the protocols yet for that door to be open. This is going to get better. I don't have the new update where this is going to get smoother. This is the same summon that everyone has, 32.2 I think it is. But that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen.
What would happen to have this off?
Let's do it again. Good point. His seatbelt was on, and we're gonna try that again.
It may have had something to do with it.
Yeah. So interesting scenario. Good questions. This is awesome. It's starting to rain a little bit here now, but we're going to. Car just locked. I just heard it lock, and we're gonna pull this up again. So he's got his seatbelt off. We're gonna hit come to me and see what happens this time. Car turns a little bit more violently this time. It's not moving. I'm gonna let go and try it again. Try it one more time. Now it looks like it's gonna go. I don't know what happened that time, but it's starting to go. Stopped, it looked like. I think we're having issues here. Did you open it right away?
No, it just kind of shut off.
It kind of shut off. Okay. So we're going to try something else, since I don't know if it's sensing that you're sitting there and without the seatbelt. I'm going to put a pinpoint out there. So see if it goes that way, and try the same thing.
What if I
leave the seatbelt off?
Okay.
And we'll do it that way.
All right.
So I put a pinpoint out just a little bit, and we're going to hit the target. Go to target, preparing summon. It's starting to roll. He's not wearing his seatbelt. Now it still won't open. He's hitting the button. He shook his head. And it still won't open. Interesting. I thought it would just stop. I thought it would come to a complete stop.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. The other question was if someone opens the door from the outside or tries to pull the handle. And it's probably going to be the same thing, but
I would guess.
you have to hold down the come to me button the whole time. So let me get closer to it so I have more time to do this.
Okay.
I'm going to try to pull the door handle, but I got to stay away from it at first. So this is kind of tricky. He's starting to go. I don't know why it's turning right towards me. Wipers are going. So wipers do work with summon. I'm going to try to grab the door handle. It stops. Well, that's good. At least it stops with that. So you can stop it. So if it goes out of control, you can actually stop it by pulling the door handle. So the next question, or what if, is what if you're watching YouTube? Say like this guy right here, this awesome channel right here.
Now, not to use that word, but if there was fault to put on this vehicle,
that's when I was showing the police here in Mooresville Smart Summon. Say you're watching TV here while you're sitting here waiting for the kids or something from school, and you hit summon to go forward. Does the video keep playing? Let's play the video. What happened?
I would say you're still in operation.
What happens to it? So I'm going to hit the button.
Still to be ironed out in the law.
Oh, it totally disappears. So it's just like when you put the car in drive and you're watching the TV, it'll... Sorry. If you let go, this thing stops fast. If you put the car into drive, it automatically disengages everything that you're watching, and you can't watch while you're driving because it's the law. So the next what if your car is completely covered in snow? I'm simulating snow with this blue tape. I'm covering up all the cameras. You got these two, the camera on the sides, the front. I did not do the back. I didn't do the back because the car doesn't like to go backwards anyway in summon, but this would be if your car is completely covered in snow or ice, and we're going to see if it can still summon. Winter's coming and we're going to see what happens. And we're going to pick a spot. Same thing. We're going to hold the target. Is it using the cameras or sensors? I have the wipers off, but it's using the wipers to swipe them clean. It is still working. So summon will still work. It's not as confident. It's not as confident at all. It doesn't know what it's doing, but it's using all the sensors and not using the cameras. So it can still work. It's just very, very confused. And then just stopped.
Yeah, it thought that it was raining.
Well, yeah, the wipers were off.
I know.
They were completely off, but it still went. So I wonder if it can see a little bit through the tape, and it was starting to move a little bit. So I'm going to do 2 layers, maybe even 3 layers on the front. So you can see right here, there's tape all around that. You see everything is covered. There's 3 layers of tape on there. There's 3 layers of tape. There's no way that can see through there. I'm surprised it moved at all. But we're going to do this again. Car just locked. Now come to me showed up. So we're going to hit come to me. Now it's using GPS to see where I'm at, but it's not going to really see where I'm at physically with the cameras. It doesn't know what's going on. It's trying to back up, thinks something's in the way, but it knows nothing's really close because of the ultrasonic sensors. The wipers didn't turn on this time, which is surprising because it's raining even harder now. It kind of knows where I'm at, but it doesn't really know yet. It's very, very confused. So it is using the cameras as, I guess, backup. I don't know, it uses them in tandem because it's using the ultrasonic sensors just like the regular summon. It's just totally confused. That is really weird. Maybe it's going backwards because I didn't do the backup camera, and that's the only camera it sees. Interesting. What if we got behind the car? So the only camera I didn't cover up was the backup camera. It kept trying to go backwards. So I'm gonna get behind it and see if it'll go backwards using the backup camera. Okay. I don't know if you heard that. It is raining a little bit more now. But now that it's behind, it can see us. The backup camera is the only one not covered. Let's hit come to me and see if it really comes to us. See how confused it gets. It can see us though. It can see from the backup camera, but it wants to turn around. It always wants to turn around and go forward. But it's moving more than it did before. Let's see if it'll come over here. It is going really slow compared to what it normally does. And now it doesn't want to go forward at all because it can't see anything. So this next test, we've got underneath a tent here because it's starting to come down a little bit more. And we already know Summon works in the rain because there was a first video pouring down rain. Someone pulled it up to the front door of the store for them. I'm gonna put the car farther out. While I'm summoning the car to me, my dad's gonna call my phone to see what happens if you get a phone call and you're in the middle of summon. Does the car continue to go to that spot or does it just completely stop? All right, we got the car sitting out there on its way over that way. I'm gonna have my dad call my phone and see what happens. I'm gonna try to keep this in camera. Interesting, it still wants to do that same route. I don't know why it's gonna actually go right through there. That might be kind of cool to see. No, not yet. It's going right through the area there. That's really close to that curb, but it was far enough away. No, it's gonna go down that way.
I wonder if this has anything to do with it.
I don't think so. I want to wait for it to make that turn. It's not in. It was not where it's supposed to go. All right, call me now. It stopped immediately. It stopped immediately as soon as he called me.
Okay, I'm turn it off and see what happens.
And now it's searching for it. So it worked. As soon as he called me, the car stopped immediately. As soon as it popped up on my screen, it wasn't in the app anymore. It was in the phone app. And so if you get a phone call, your car's just going to completely stop. It's not going to continue to come to you. As soon as you get off the phone call, or I guess you'd have to cancel the phone call and then re-engage summon again. So very interesting what we found today in the what if it crashed. That would have sucked. But it was really close to those curbs over there. Again, Smart Summon is not fully baked yet. It's a beta, so be careful. The new update is supposed to come very soon, which will make it a lot smoother. And then we'll test that again before we really trust it. But at least there's good safety features included. If someone tries to open the door, it completely stops from the outside, but no one can jump out. I guess it kidnapped you, really.
Yeah,
Elon kidnapped you.
Yeah, well, you couldn't open the door either when it was stopped, right?
The door wouldn't open, but the car stopped. Elon trapped you in this car.
Really? What
if the car was on fire? It was summoning, and you couldn't get out because of that.
We're not gonna set the car on fire.
No, we're not gonna test that. No fires with Tesla. No, the stock will go down. Play with your car in a nice area. This is a church. Obviously, it's during the week. No one's here right now, but do it safely in a parking lot where there's not too many people, because you don't want to have to explain yourself that you weren't in the car, but it hit somebody. So that'd be a weird situation. But anyway, stay awesome, stay positive, and we'll catch you on the next one.
What if? Nigga, that's how it could be logical at times. What if? I'll be feeling this.